Hey everyone, in this training video, we will review how to send an email out of Salesforce. So when you're on a deal, you'll see a few tabs here. The first one that you'll land on is the activity tab, and here's where you will send an email from. So as you're working through your tasks, if you're on your task list and one of those tasks is to send an email, you can come over into the deal and click on the email tab. And from here, you will see a pretty standard email configuration. So you'll see from to BCC with your email address already populated in there, and then subject, and then you'll have a space for the content of your email. So in the from space, you'll notice that you have a drop down here, and it will default to your user email that you have set up in Salesforce, but then you can choose what email you're sending from. So when you're sending from one of these emails, the person receiving the email will see the email coming from this email address. So for this one, I will send from closings. This to box is very important, and you'll see that it is blank. So this is where you would put in who you want to send the email to. You will have the reference of the contact role, so the brokers, the sellers here on the right-hand side in the contact role section. But what you can do is type in the name of the person that you want to send the email to. This purple box here means that this is a contact. You'll also see, because I'm a user and I'm just going to send this to myself, that I have a teal box, but ideally you'll be sending to a contact. So you will see this purple box. So I will select myself as a test. To BCC, again, this is going to default to your email that's on your user in Salesforce, but you can change this. So if you want to BCC an additional email address, or if you don't want to BCC yourself, you do not have to do that. I will not put a subject here because I'm actually going to use a template. So this text box, you can do anything here that you would do in a normal email. And then there are a few additions here. So I can do something called inserting a template. And from here, you'll see recently viewed templates. But then you could also search for a template here. So these are all of the templates that are existing in Salesforce. And here we go. They're in the classic email templates folder. So I can actually go through to find the exact email template that I would like to send. For this example, I will just use one that I know is completed. And as you can see, all I did is clicked on that, and the text or the content of that email automatically came through. You'll also notice that there are some customizations here that are related to this deal itself. So this is something called a merge field, and depending on what deal you're on or what contact you're sending to, you'll get dynamic information here. So it's pulling directly from the opportunity. So just a quick review would be good. And then from here, you can actually just send the email. So I'm going to send this email to myself. And also on that email screen, you can add attachments as well. So if you do want to attach something, you can. So now here you'll see that it says that I sent this email. If I click this small drop down, you can actually see from address to address, the text body. And then you can also see that it's unopened. Here's an example of one that I sent recently that I actually opened in my email. And you can see when it was opened. So that's also useful information. When the person responds to that email, you will see that email as well here. So any email that is sent into one of those group email aliases, like closings@kairosliving.com, will end up in Salesforce, so you can track the conversation. And that's it. Thank you.